Alright guys, we're going to talk about vertical pressing. Alright, so like push-ups are horizontal, we're pushing vertically. So what that means, if you're doing body weight, is inverted. Alright, so we're going to get upside down a little bit. So the first thing, the obvious one, is handstand push-ups. Obviously not for everyone. So the first iteration of this is with your feet on the ground. And what you're going to do, take your feet a little wide, keep your legs straight, reach your hands down to the ground, you're going to do your handstand push-up from there. Okay? So we're looking to make a triangle with our hands on our head. So our hands are set, we're going to come down, touch our head so that we make this triangle, and then we're going to push back so that your head is between your shoulders. Okay? So here's what it looks like. I'm going to keep my legs straight, reach down so my head's between my shoulders. Now touch my head, and back up. Okay, so notice how I'm finishing with my, you can think of pushing your ears past your shoulders. Okay, it's not like a normal push-up where you're just using your chest like that. Right, so that's no good. I want to push my head back to finish as if I'm doing a handstand. Okay, that's too easy. The next step is to elevate your feet. So I've got a bench here. I'm going to put my feet on the bench. Just go this way a little bit. So feet on the bench, and now I'm going to try to get myself as vertical as I can. Try to get my hips over my shoulders, over my hands. Okay? So plant my hands, get my feet up. So now I'm going to walk back so that I'm nice and vertical, and now do my handstand push-up. Alright, same thing. Notice how my head's going forward, in front of my hands, touch, and then pressing back into that straight line. Okay? To make that harder, you just keep adding height to your feet. Eventually you can get on a wall. So you can walk your feet up the wall, get a little bit higher. You know, you can use it here. Or if you're comfortable kicking up into a handstand on the wall, you can kick up and do them from there. Alright, so that's what you're working toward, but make sure you do what's going to work best for you, that you can complete all the reps. So other than that, we've got wall climbs. So wall climb, you start on the ground face down, you walk your feet up the wall. Ideally, you walk your hands back so that your chest touches the wall, and then walk back down. Okay? So the simplest version of this is just to walk your feet up as high as you can and back down without moving your hands. Okay? So I'm going to start here, walk my feet up, back down, and that would be one. Okay, so that's the simplest version. The next version would be to start walking your hands back. Okay, so as I get up, walk my feet up, and now walk my hands back. You want your chest to touch, and then back down. Try to make it nice and controlled so you aren't just falling and sliding down the wall, you're controlling it. If you can only get a couple steps with your hands, that's fine. But we're looking to get our chest all the way to the wall, and then all the way back to the floor. Okay, so that's a wall climb. Then we'll have wall walks, where your feet are on the wall, hands are on the floor, and you're walking laterally across the wall. Okay? So again, easiest version would be to do this on the ground, just like we did the handstand push-ups. So hands and feet on the ground, lock it out, and then walk sideways. Okay, you go sideways, and then go back. And you're trying to keep those shoulders locked out overhead. So on the wall, what it looks like, you're going to get your feet up there, and then you're going to walk across. Okay? So just find what's going to be comfortable for you. So that's our vertical pressing.